What up, people of Earth? Joe here, day 88. Good day. Pretty damn good day, actually. I had to do both jobs. Did the first one, got done pretty early, actually, because I don't know if you noticed, but it was windy as shit today. And pretty much all you can do in a big sweeper truck when it's windy like this is drive around chasing trash like it's fucking like you're trying to whack-a-mole or something, man. Like it's hard. So you end up like just chasing trash around and not really being able to get half of it. So it the boss understands and everybody understands, like, what are you going to do? Like, run around in the parking lot running after fucking pieces of trash? So it took a lot less time to do each stop. And ended up being a fairly easy day. And then, so I made the decision to let my part-time job go, and I talked to my boss today about it. The second boss, I went in. I told him I'll give him a couple weeks or as much time as he needs to cover. I only work 2 days. It's actually it's 2 shifts, but then it's like a third shift here and there for Eagles games. So it's not that much. It's like 11 hours he has to cover or something like that. So it's really not even a big deal. So he don't want me to go because basically because I still owe him money. But the bottom line is like tomorrow now. I actually got out early from there too. It's like 6:50 as I'm recording this right now, and it was kind of slow tonight. I guess because the Eagles game last night, they were busy, so there was a lot of people not ordering again tonight. So I didn't make the normal amount of money I normally make, but it's okay. But I had to reassure him, like, I have ways of making up that money. Not to mention the fact that, like, I'm starting to like want to get out early from the first job and all on the days I have to work the 2 jobs. So I'm like cutting out after 7-8 hours when I could actually get 10 hours at that first job, and everything is time and a half after 40 hours at the real job. So like I'm actually screwing myself because I'm trying to get out of there, because I'm trying to get a freaking hour and a half or 2 hours to be a human and get a shower and do all the bullshit that you got to do in life before going to the second job. So I'm like screwing myself. So let's shed some light on this situation. Damn, my beard's starting to come in a little bit. So I told him, like, and I was all anxious. I had anxiety and all before, because it's something I've been thinking about like all week long. I started thinking back to what caused me to fall into this depression last week and really get into this negative, fucking shitty, stupid, crappy, I don't know how many other horrible words I could use to it, frame of mind. And I really believe it's just that, I can accept my situation and I can work hard and I can work a lot of hours. And actually, I have to be in tomorrow. Another reason why, it was kind of slow tonight, so he let me go early, because I got to be in at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So, but I really been like thinking this over a lot. And I'm like, the first job is not that bad. The dudes are pretty cool I work with. The boss is really cool and working with me. And that extra bit of stress is coming from knowing I have this other job I have to do after, you know, after not, working your ass off all day long on a different schedule in life. I'm getting up at 3, starting at 4 a.m. most days, and then I don't start the other job till 4 in the afternoon and don't get done till like 8, 9 o'clock. So I'm not on that schedule in life anymore. And so that's really, I can go gung-ho at the first job and work a bunch of hours and all, and still have the time that I need for me, Joe time. And it's only those 2 days, 3 days a week, and those hours, and it's not just the hours. It's what goes into the mental and into the stress, and all of that factors into that. Like, every Wednesday and Friday, I'm like hating my life because I'm like, I got to do both jobs. I'm thinking about it all day, and if we have like a hard day with a lot of shit to do at the first job, like, I'm like hating my life because I'm like, I got to put 10, 11 hours in at the first job, rush home, get a shower, and then do this other stupid fucking job. And it's all because I owe money and yada yada. And it's like, you know what? I'm always going to owe money. There's always going to be bills. My happiness is not worth this anymore. I held out. I stuck it out for a couple months. I made some extra money. I caught up a fair amount, and now I can continue making that money in other ways, like I did before, selling items and staying overtime at the first gig, and do that at my own pace and when I want to, and stay on a schedule, on a normal human being schedule. So, long story short, so I went in there, talked to him about it today, and everything went well, and he said, like, we might even have Wednesday covered for next week, and you might not even have to do that. Like, I might not even need 2 weeks. So that would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. And I could just be at my one job and then come home and do my thing and not sweat that whole shit. And not sweat this place taking up my little bit of extra time that I have. And on top of that, all the add the hours in, as I said, of worrying about it and thinking about it and being a bitch in my head about it. So it's time to, something had to give. And so, I stuck it out for a couple months and worked my ass off. I'm going to continue working my ass off, just at one place instead of two. And, money's money. It comes, it goes. I'll always owe somebody something. I'll always have a bill to pay, and it's not worth it. It's not worth my happiness. Something I've come to find out, over the past while of this self-inquiry or whatever, is that I'm not really a very materialistic person. I'm really just not. So, of course, there's things you need in life, but I really feel personally, and this is not like I'm the man, but it's like I'm a lot deeper than that. And that surface level materialism bullshit, like, it's not for me. So we each have our own path to walk. Hey, if that's your shit, you're all about, grinding out all them hours to go buy things and all, and that brings you happiness, then more power to you. But for me, it doesn't bring me happiness. So I had to make a call, and I thought about it for quite a while before I did that, and everything went well. So today was actually a really good day. But I'm home now, and I'm going to get in there and relax a little bit before I have to go to bed, because got to get up at like 3:30. So, I don't know, day 88, good day. Keeping the spirit positive, keeping the mind positive, and staying on my path. All right. Have a good night. Peace.